Bathurst, and this is something different. This is the Production Car Sim Lab Challenge, I believe it's called. A D-Class, multi-class road series featuring the Mustang, the old classic Mustang, one of the first cars on iRacing, as well as the MX-5 and the Pontiac Solstice and the Jetta, I believe. Yes, with the Solstice being the slowest and most boring car. Um, I just bought this car like 2 days ago. Painted it up. I wanted to run Bathurst, and I've always wanted to try this car, but just never did. I joined iRacing in 2012, but I didn't do a single road race until 2018, so I kind of just completely skipped over this car. Just went like MX5 to Spec Racer 4 to GT3 basically immediately. I don't remember what else I raced, but those were the main ones. I ran a lot of Spec and GT3. Never raced the Skip Barber. I've never raced this thing. Thought it might be fun to try. Downshifting and upshifting, extremely difficult, as some people told me on Twitter when I tweeted out my paint scheme that I was going to run. Um, Extremely difficult. I could upshift it, but I could not for the life of me get this thing to downshift into the corners, and that was extremely difficult. So I actually turned auto blip on, which is feels like it's cheating. Honestly, feels like I'm cheating. But you know what? It's my first time ever in this car. We're at a great track, Bathurst. I love me some Bathurst. This series, I didn't think this series was extremely popular, and I thought it would be hard to find a time slot, but I've been watching it throughout the week, and it seems like you get some decent splits. I'm the number 14 here.
Get ready.
Out of a 17 car field, and the last number for the Mustangs. So we're probably not going to be competitive. I'm actually only like 2 seconds faster than the fastest MX-5. So we're just going to be rolling around here enjoying some Bathurst,
Green flag, green
see
flag.
if we can get some free spots, see if we can navigate the multi-class lap traffic, if we even get to that point. This is a very short race, only 25 minutes, which is another appeal of this series. Also, this car on cold tires, very tricky. Have to be very careful about that. I just hope we can survive, have a nice, smooth race here at Bathurst. I think it'll be fun.
Think.
And this is a Class D series, so we have one fast repair. I need to turn my tires off once we get to the long straightaway. Back off nice and early. This is a very slick portion of the track on cold tires. We also have a viewer in here, amazingly. Dave, he's racing in the MX-5s. Let's see if I can find him. He's right there, back there in the number 15. Hoping not to get featured on the wreck portions of the race. I'm hoping that I'm not getting featured on that portion of the race either. Or the portion of the video. Thought this would be fun though, just a short little 25-minute road race here in a car that I've never run, never even tried. Alright, going down the mountain for the first time. Can we survive it? I need to feature more Bathurst on the channel. Because Nick has said he has never ever run here. Amazingly. So I need him to see how fun this track is. Because it's honestly one of the best tracks on iRacing. So fun. Again, I'm not looking to be fast. I'm probably not fast. Just looking to be clean, get some experience with this car. First lap, don't push it really at all. I got a black flag for qual, and I did a couple practice laps, and this guy in front of me was about my pace for the time I did, but he's looking quick here. And the 11 car I don't even think qualified. Or maybe the 13 didn't. One of these guys I was on pace with, but it looks like it's going to be nobody. I'm running just the default baseline setup, no changes at all. There were some setups on the forums I could have downloaded, Not specific for this track, but that may have been better feel-wise. I don't know. If I run any more of this, I might try some of those. They are pulling away. So apologies if this is boring, but I just wanted to try this car out and run some laps at Bathurst. And who knows, there could be some wrecking. I just hope it's not me. We're in 6th out of a 6-car class. We're only racing the Mustangs, so maybe we'll get a top 5. That would be cool. Don't know if that will happen. You can really push it up here on the top of the mountain. You can almost go full throttle through some of those sections. Probably the fast guys can. I'm kind of out of control here down the hill here, though. Hey, that was pretty good. Nice and careful. That was not a good section. We're just racing the 13, it looks like. 1.4 ahead of us. We gained like 3/10 over the mountain. Now he's pulling back away with a better exit out of that final corner. Which is fine. 6.5 seconds up to the other guys. We're going to be slow. But it's a road course race. Obviously, I'm going to be slow. Definitely want to get where I don't have to use auto blip, but I just couldn't downshift this thing. I cannot, like, you had to use the clutch to downshift, which I am not used to at all. Like, I always just rev match pretty much in every other car. We were much slower through there than the guy ahead. And with my G29 pedals, they are so close together and the pedals are so small, I don't think there's any possible way I can heel toe it. But again, I have no experience with that. You know, so far so good. We're clean. Knock on wood. I did unmute them, right? Okay. Bathurst, though, one of those tracks you can have fun running laps by yourself. How difficult it is. You get like Daytona or Watkins Glen, it can get kind of mundane since those tracks are pretty easy. This one, you got to be on top of it pretty much the whole time. Same with the ring. There we go, full throttle it through there. I can't get it to turn here. I need to lift off or I go into the gravel there. We gain a lot of time on them through here. Okay. But that doesn't do us much good since there's no possible way we can pass them through there. Just need to get a better exit there. He's getting better exits onto the long straightaways. Almost 10 seconds to the leaders now. That's fine. We're not worried. We're slow. We're number 14. Can't do much about it. I imagine this is second split. There's like 30 some people that signed up, or even more than that maybe. I need to get Nick to do the Lotus 49 race that comes here in week 12, I think. We would both just instantly die. Alright. There's a 229.4. The fast guys are doing 220, 225s, 224s, I think, so We are not on pace. Clearly. Could be set up. This is just baseline, like I said, but more than likely it's me being bad. I'd like to be able to pass this guy eventually, but who knows if that'll ever happen. We get close enough, put the pressure on him, maybe something will happen. Alright. We always gain time on him through the mountain. But not being able to pass him through this whole section, that doesn't do us much good. I didn't get a good turn in there, I had to lift. Alright. Almost within a second there through that portion. Just so much understeer. Can't get a good exit out of that corner. But hey, we're staying ahead of the MX-5, so we're not that bad. I remember a long time ago when I first started road racing, I did some races in the Daytona prototype, and I could not stay ahead of the GT3s running like IMSA. I was bad. That might have been the race I got DQ'd on off tracks at Coda. Not good. A little bit slidey there. Really clean race though so far. I haven't seen any incidents. There's a 228.7. Alright. Now we're only 1.3 back through the straight portions of the track. See how close we get up the mountain. Can't focus on his bumper too much though. We gotta hit our braking points. Whatever in the world those are. Lose some time through turn 1. Maybe if we get close enough, we'll pressure him into a mistake, but who knows?
Yeah,
Gotta be brave. Gotta be brave. Wasn't brave through there. He runs wide there, nearly puts it in the gravel.
Yeah, I touched the curb there. Just sent me over a bit.
You know, I think this series used to have a lot of less participation, but they may be like added the MX-5 and the Solstice and other couple free vehicles, which probably boosted participation a lot. But I wanted to run this a little bit, since it would be a little bit less claustrophobic having a smaller class, and the MX-5s are kind of boring at big tracks with how slow they are. The Solstice especially, just terrible. I have run races in the Solstice here though. Don't touch the grass. Can we pass this guy? Maybe. I don't know how or where, but it's possible. That was probably my best lap yet. 228.3. Don't drive into the grass looking at that. We have an MX-5 on pit road. I don't know if I should be shifting a lot earlier. We got 12 minutes left of this race. About halfway, nearly.
Woo!
All right. Closing right in there. No lift. Oh, this track is so fun. No lift. There we go. I think I had a little lift there. I'm not sure. Now we got to make sure we don't run into the back of them. I downshifted way too early there, but that's okay. We didn't blow up. I don't think this race is going to be long enough to get to where we catch the other classes, unfortunately. That's part of what makes multi-class racing so fun, having to navigate all the slower cars or let faster cars by you. I do enjoy some multi-class racing. I think the strategy of making sure you don't run into people or when to try and pass cars is pretty fun. Always enjoyed IMSA. Thought he was going to overdrive it, but we both are fine. Can I make a pass? Will I have an opportunity to make a pass? Nearly lost it. That wouldn't be good. He's slow there. Went wide a little bit. I think I'm shifting too late.
Got one on your right.
I don't know.
Keep left.
We're alongside him though.
Stay left.
Will he back out before turn one? Looks like he will.
Clear on the right.
Thank you. Now we got to hit our marks here as I nearly overdrive turn one. Kind of did overdrive it, but we're okay. Now I have to have a good mountain here and hopefully a good exit onto the back stretch as I nearly die.
Thank you.
But thank you to 13 there for letting me just have it. He saw I caught up to him. I've been much faster up the hill and down the hill than he has. A little bit out of control, but we're making it work. Almost pulled out to a 2-second lead there. All right. That was good. We're into 5th. Now just got to be mistake free. Looks like we're coming up on probably a Solstice. I think they're the slowest. No, it's a Jetta. No, it is a Solstice. Never mind. The 12 car of Thomas. Don't get the grass and slide. Feeling more confident in the car though. I feel like I can push it a little bit better. So we will get a little bit of multi-class action here. Almost a 3-second lead there on the 13.
Good job, man. You're in 5th.
Which is good because he's out of draft range. I think drafting is, I think we get air effects at 1.2 seconds. though I don't know how big of a draft impact are on these cars. Just keep hitting the mountain good and we should make it through, though we're catching this guy at the exact worst time here. This is gonna hurt us probably. I don't know where to go. Terrible time to catch him.
Car on your left. All clear, all
Okay, that
clear.
cost us a lot of time, but we're fine. Still got the gap behind us. Though I was all off for that corner. Yeah, the mountain is not where you want to catch slower traffic. Definitely not. Alright, I love hitting that section good. It's so fun. I can't imagine what the G-forces running here in real life would feel like. That would be insane. Because the sim does not do elevation changes justice like real life. Like that would look like you're dropping off the side of a skyscraper probably in real life. Alright, 4.5 second lead over the 13. Just gotta keep it on the track. Don't do anything stupid. So far, I think this has been a really good race for me. We got 5 minutes left. I know we're very, very, very slow, but we haven't thrown it away. We've gotten around somebody. We made a pass. And we're doing good. The interior of this thing just looks so old. This is like a '08 car. One of the oldest on iRacing. You know how I like them old cars here. Silver Crown, the COT. Never have run this one though. I need to run the Ford GT next. Well, I have the new one, don't I? Now that I think about it. But that's a GTE. I was talking the GT3 version. I need to buy a new GT3 anyway since the Merc. There's a new Merc and that was the only one I had. I'm pretty sure the Ford GT3 is one of the worst ones though. I do not remember. It's been a while since I've raced them. I am really bad at GT3. Oh man. Nearly forgot I needed to lift there.
Yeah, just about.
There we go. Downshift a little too early. That's okay though. Oh man, this track is awesome. Oh, my dog just yelped for something. I think he was laying behind my chair and I think I maybe backed up a little bit and slightly caught his tail accidentally. I'm sorry. I backed up because I was hitting the brakes hard and the chair moved. You're just dramatic. It is very hot in here, now that I think about it. Alright, we got some more solstices coming up. They're having a race for the lead for their class, so hopefully we don't disrupt that too much. I'm going to try and just get around them. I won't try and pass them over the mountain We have a little bit of a lead to work with, but hopefully we don't catch them until the next straightaway. Get by them pretty easily. We'll have to see how slow they're going to be up here. I'm sure they're going to be very, very slow. Last thing we want to do, though, is mess up a race for the lead, whatever class it is. So we're going to be patient with them and hopefully not lose too much. Yeah, we're going to catch him at a really bad time, just like the other guy. Not good. I think we'll be okay, though, if we just wait till the straightaway. And hopefully one of them doesn't just bend it into the wall here and collect us. Yeah, we lost like 2 seconds right there. Not good. Should be much faster down the straights, though. Get them cleared nice and quick here. Alright.
Clear on the left.
The 4 car is setting up a pass with the draft anyway, so that was our time to go. Now we'll see if the 13 gets held up at all. Just kind of gotta give room and be respectful there. No chance of being able to make that without totally screwing up that battle over the mountain.
White flag. One more.
White flag in the air already. Only 22 seconds off the people who are actually fast.
You just didn't want to be behind me on the last lap or in front of me.
Yeah, with these long straightaways, you can kind of set up how you want to be on the last lap if you're in a close battle. All the top 4 guys seem to be pretty close. The leader is about 4 seconds ahead of the guy in second. And the other guys are all pretty close. So that's probably fun. Too bad I don't get to see it, because I'm so off the pace. Okay, looks like the 6 or the 13, who's in 6th, got held up a little bit there. Up the mountain one last time. Just breathe in the throttle because I'm a coward. Alright. Nice and easy. There we go. Come away and hopefully get our 5th place finish. Accomplished every goal I wanted to this race. Got some experience. Was very clean. Passed up into the top 5.
I can still
Got to do a race at Bathurst here. Really fun.
Thank you, though. Yeah, good pace. Good clean racing, too.
Yeah, that was a really good race. I assume, up front. It was clean for us. Didn't see any wrecked cars or anything like that. So heck yeah, I will take that. That was awesome.
Flag. It's over.
Very, very, very
Great
fun.
job, driver.
We had a little battle there for most of that race, even though I was Very slow and off the pace. There's the car.
Did you
Nice
jump?
and simple. This template is so freaking old. It is terrible to paint, so I just used an iRacing default with some color changes and some logos. Now let's go take a look. I want to see what lap times the leader was doing because I want to make myself feel bad. The 6. 225, 226, 227. Okay, so, that's not that terrible. We were about a second off his slowest laps and a couple seconds off probably. We never even got close to a 225, but that's not as terrible as it could have been. I think maybe more practice we could get better, maybe a different setup. I don't know. I'm not going to run another Bathurst race in this car at least for this week. But I'll probably do some more of this series. It seems to be pretty fun. And they're going to there's a lot of, because this is a Class D series, there's a lot of free tracks, and the paid tracks they do go to are usually pretty popular, I guess, like this one. So I should probably have all of them. I know I have most of them coming up, so I might give this car another go. Maybe race a time slot that's a little bit more populated. So I have more than one person to race on my speed, maybe. People going over the curbs. Flinging the car down the hill. Yeah, one thing you want to make sure, multi-class racing, if you've never done multi-class racing or you're jumping into a car you've never been in, you need to make sure that if you're in a faster class, you need to be at least faster than the slower class is. That doesn't work so good like I did with the DP getting run over by GT3s one race many years ago. Pontiac 12 spins off track. The one car in this race. A little bit of net code. There's going to be some wall net code here. Let's see where, oh, the 5 loses it. That's such a difficult place. Because if that happens in front of you, you got like nowhere to go. David finished, oh, Dave finished 12th, started 12th, car number 15. So not bad. The 7 gets the wall a little bit there. Oh, is this guy going to lose it? Well, he grabs the inside wall of that corner. Very easy to overdrive this one with it being downhill like that, and it's deceptively sharp. 4 car going for a pass on the 10. He's going to slide through it just a little bit. They make some contact. They'd keep it straight, though. 1 car keeps net coding. Look how close this battle these front 4 guys were. These guys must race this a lot. Because I was nowhere near any of this, and they were all like right on top of each other. Probably really fun. Hey, the one guy we were racing, we got around, so I'm happy with that. It sounds like the guy behind him just slammed the wall. That was net code. Net code. Sounds like the guy's trying to pass the 1. We're getting close. Nothing there really, though. Oh, and then Dave. A little bit fast through that 1 left-hander. He goes off track a little bit. No damage, though. Net code for the 16. The 1 car being very quick. The Jettas are extremely slow as well. They must feel like just bogging down like crazy trying to get up that hill. 3 car puts it in the wall. 13's not turning, nearly grabbing the wall. That's the guy we were racing, wasn't it? I think so, yeah. Lap 9. I think we did 10 laps, didn't we? 11 for the MX-5s. Ooh, just a wall scrape for the 16. The 11's going to grab the curb, and he's going fast through here. Number 10, Pontiac. Just a little bit of net code. Five into the wall. And that was the final lap. Really clean race. Like, not many incidents at all. Some off tracks, maybe a couple wall hits, couple off tracks, and just two 4Xs, which maybe weren't even 4Xs. Didn't see any car contact out there. So I will take my 0X 5th place in a car I've never driven before at a very difficult track. That was very fun.